Okay, this is Washington Park pool. I don't, I'm not exactly sure that this is Washington Park, but I'm assuming it's Washington Park. If that's Washington Park pool, then it should be Washington Park, right? All right, well, I don't have a confirmation on that. We're in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and but yeah, this is Kenosha Skate Park. So if you type in Kenosha Skate Park and you confirm that it is nearby Washington Park Pool, maybe we'll see a sign that says that this is the name of the park to confirm that this is Washington Park. Nice park from what I see so far, and a nice little stream and a bridge, etc. Looks like some trails. Kenosha's one of the larger cities. It's probably the largest city just north of the Illinois border in Wisconsin. So if you, it's south of Racine and it's south of Milwaukee. So that's like the general area. We're definitely north of Chicago. We're north of Zion. We're north of Winthrop. Winthrop Hills? Is that the name of that town? And then you've got the Illinois-Wisconsin border. And then you've got the basically you go north of there and you get to Kenosha. And got a little bit more than you might expect as far as the downtown's concerned. Like there's looks like some pretty substantial government buildings and like courthouse, and they also have a trolley system possibly, or at least they used to. Saw some trolley tracks, and so here's your skate park, and yeah, it's interesting skate park here. I like some of the aspects here. So it's built into this kind of hill area, and this is all banked over here, so that gives you a nice kind of like roll in if you want, like a really long roll in, which could be fun just to like kind of do that. They got a more shallow one over here, and then it goes into they almost built it like as if it was a pier, like into the lake, because we're on Lake Michigan. And then you have this sort of mani pad, sloping, or rather like angled, curving sides to it, that goes in all directions. It looks like this side in particular has been got all the wax, the skate wax, to make it easier to grind. Some over there as well. And then this box has also been used. It looks like there's a lot of mud and dirt that has accumulated over the years. So yeah, a little, like, I mean, some and a rail over there. Some kind of unusual decisions or results with this park, and I'm I'm a little, yeah, and it gets muddy too. Um, you could tell over there, even in the, where the water's coming out. So we're kind of like at the water table. The water table is the elevation at which the water settles in the crust of the earth, essentially. So if you want to picture, picture like a, even like at a place like this, or like picture like a little a hill, or like a part of the land that is not totally flat, but it's kind of, on an angle, on a grade. And like the question would be like, let's say it rains a whole bunch, and then like, where does that water like even out? And that's kind of like where the table is set, like the water table level. And at that point, that's the point where, if you're looking at a hill like that, that's where the water like kind of starts appearing on the surface of the land, because it's draining from all the elevations above it. It doesn't have anywhere else to go, so it starts bubbling up in other places. I think that's what's going on here, possibly, or it's just been damaged by vehicle tires and stuff, to the point that it just is like the earth is exposed and you don't have any grass. But yeah, this doesn't really make for good skateboarding environment. But if you're into like motocross or something, this might be really exciting for you. But yeah, we're looking for those skill spaces always. And yeah, I mean, if these things dry up, I mean, this spot over here is like a thing, over in this direction, and maybe, these are all at a pretty good angle, so that would not be too conducive. And under this tree, I'm thinking might be something. Gives you a little distance from the park, which isn't always a bad thing. Obviously, it's not too far away in this situation. So, but it is also, as I get over here, I'm seeing that it is that I'm not exactly so impressed or happy about the angle that this is at. It is like it's not, I thought it was going to be it appeared to be a more shallow angle, but it's a little bit more still possible. That's like a maybe. I'm also seeing that there's some sort of basketball court. Now I'm walking through a whole bunch of berries that are coming off this tree. They look like blackberries. I don't think blackberries grow on trees. Oh boy, there's really a lot of them. I don't want to do that. Oh boy, I'm gonna be making raspberry. So yeah, there's the skate park over there. They're calling it Kenosha Skate Park in Google. I don't see any. Now there's a sign over there. I kind of missed that, and I doubt I'm going back. You probably can find out by looking at on Google Maps Street View and trying to match up the shape of that sign. But I'm guessing it says Washington Park. And I didn't see any rules and regulations. This is one of those parks that it looks like it may have been built so long ago that it's it kind of like one of the first it's like an early park. My guess, I don't know. It's really like a basic kind of space, I mean, applause for for having some space at all. So I mean, that's a start. It's kind of like where to go from here. Now, when you're up here, now you got these basketball courts, and you got this. This is a tennis court. This area I'm in right now, sort of above the skate park. This is like much nicer. The land is not. The land seems pretty dry, and I don't see any cranberries and blueberries and raspberries from the trees in this area. This is actually pretty nice. The only thing I was gonna say is like a little bit of a lack of shade, but even this spot is nice over here, I think. So this could be something. Looks like they have a kind of ferny, like a fern type of a grass I haven't seen before. Kind of interesting. And oh yeah, you got a lot more shade over here as well. So yeah, good options, and more over here. Right. Okay. So we got options as far as shade is concerned. I think the land is pretty nice up here as far as dryness. It's flat up here, and now you're kind of losing sight of the skate park, and we're staying away from the playgrounds. So I wouldn't. Even over here is probably okay, but yeah,